Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a game on Strategus between me and a player here named Firefighter. Now Firefighter has 16 wins and 2 losses so far on Strategus. 2 of those wins that he has on his scorecard are from me, because I have 2 losses from him in the games that we have played so far. And I don't know his identity, I don't know who he was on Stratego.com or any other location. He actually declines to say, what other name I might have known him by or anything like that. But he is a very good player, and so as such I've gone with a pretty unpredictable setup here. Most of the power is focused on this area, but I do have both of my kernels here, as well as I guess I would say very unsuspecting flag location, hopefully. This is actually something that a player did to me one time. And I still won the game, but I was very surprised to discover that his flag was here, and I thought that was a really interesting idea, especially because the bomb here made me think that this was another bomb, especially because all of his power was concentrated on this side here. So he's advanced on the left and the middle so far, nothing to speak of for him so far on the right side, although now we trade scouts and captains. I don't want to give this guy too much info. He's obviously a very good player, and I feel like he would do well if I gave him a lot of info, even giving up a kernel for a scout. I'm just kind of not a huge fan of doing that really early in the game against a player like this, so I'm going to try to be a bit more passive if I can with the info. But he himself doesn't seem to be doing too much. In fact, it almost looks like he might be shuffling. Okay, so he's going to scout my sergeant in the center. Okay, I'm going to use my colonel, and I'm going to back up my sergeant there, just in case. So we already traded a captain here. That's why I'm kind of comfortable with coming up here with lieutenants. I'm actually going to hit that. Okay, lieutenant. As I kind of figured, we trade captains. Next, logical next step is to come down with lieutenants. So that's not too surprising. Alright, so he's coming down with this piece here. I'm going to come up with my second colonel, and I'm going to put them kind of both together here. So let me come up with a major and see what happens here. If I put my major here, okay. So he's not going to let me discover this piece. I can't imagine this would be anything, too great. I kind of like this side being concealed better. I'm fine with if he comes down in here, but I really don't want him to exploit too much over here because I have 2 unguarded colonels. So that's why I'm going to leave that sergeant here. Okay. Not quite sure what to do. I could try to attack on this left side, perhaps. I'm going to do that. Okay, nothing too exciting happening here. Just going to retreat. I'm going to take this piece. Oh, bomb. That's very interesting. Alright. It's not a bad, obviously a scout would have been better, but that's not awful to discover a bomb with lieutenant. But that's a very interesting play to have a bomb there. Sergeant. Okay. I come out with my captain here. guess I'm going to come up with a miner. I think I'm probably just going to take this bomb out. Okay, so he's going to hit my bomb back with a lieutenant, just as I did to him here. It's kind of funny. Take that and see what happens here. I'm assuming another sergeant. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to scout this piece. Something makes me think it just might be another bomb. So he had a captain here. And he had a bomb here. I don't really know if I believe that he would put a captain and a colonel next to a bomb. Yeah, okay, that's a good pickup there. Solid piece to take with my major. Okay, that piece I'm going to be wary of since it was backing as captain. Wow, Marshal. That's interesting. Wow, that's a pretty interesting sequence of events there. Huh, okay. Now that kind of makes me even less happy about my, two unguarded colonels on the other side of the board. Although I do still think he will play a measured game. I don't think he's going to totally throw it or anything. Because he is a very good player. Okay. So I think I just need to keep my composure. Kind of act like I have everything together. See, I don't even think that scout had moved, so I think that's pretty interesting. I don't think it did move, actually. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, okay. So that means that would have been a lotto, which I do find quite surprising from this player. To lotto a piece on the side with his marshal like that, especially after discovering this bomb here. I do believe that was a lotto. So I do want to trade generals. I want to do that, because otherwise things could get messy with his, if he counterattacks well on this side. I'm just going to leave that there. Wow. Okay. I guess that's not too unexpected, considering that my general came from this side, and I just brought it up. So now that generals are traded off, I very much so like my position, because I think my marshal is very unexpected, and I'm in a also very good position here to defend my flag. So I do like that quite a bit. I'm also up a lieutenant and a sergeant against his the minor that he has of me, and 2 scouts. And of course, needless to say, the marshal that I'm up. Okay, so okay. If he wants to have that spy, he can have it. I'm not too worried. He's got 2 colonels left, of course, same as me. So that's a colonel there. Let's see if he calls my bluff here with the lieutenant. Wow, he's getting everything wrong today. That is quite interesting that he would... I don't even know why he would move there. Like, what would be the point of moving there? Well, okay, guess that'll do it. So, pretty anticlimactic game there. I was expecting a much tougher game, but I guess I got an easy one for the one I actually recorded for YouTube. But at any rate, got my first win against him. As you can see there, 1 win and 2 losses. I think he just, I don't really understand that Colonel move. Like, I don't even know what the benefit of that is, because that Marshal hadn't moved. So I don't understand what the benefit is of putting pressure on an unmoved piece and then allowing my Major to escape, unless he planned on coming and trapping it or something. But anyway, either way, I'm pretty happy with that win, and nice first win against him. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.